working on a track.
Hello. 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 Who submitted a song? How's it going? And who needs feedback on a song? It's okay. You could still get just feedback on your song. Let's see. We're on YouTube and on Instagram. All right, we're going to start off strong. Who else is going to submit a song or needs feedback on their song? You can submit it, link in bio. All right, should we get started? Do you guys have who submitted? So if you submitted a song, please comment the name of the song you submitted. Comment the name of the song you submitted. All right, we got acceptance. Here we go. Woohoo! What a cool tune. So for me, my feedback for that one, I want the snare to cut through just a little bit on the mix. I love where like the guitar and the melodic instruments are sitting, but I would really love to hear just like a bit more of that snare. So maybe with like a transient shaper or something like that just to get it like cut through. Um and you know me, I'm a singer, so I always love to hear like vocals on some tracks as well. But I do think that the guitar did a pretty good job like singing, if that makes sense. All right. Yeah, so for this stream, I'm going to be giving you guys feedback. If you don't want feedback, just tell me, "Shut up. Shut up, sides. We don't want your feedback." So, all right. Who else submitted a song? We got, let's see, For Milla. For Milla is up next.
Can we find a time and place? Need you to believe me from the start. It wasn't till I known your name. That was all I need to know to take it far. But can you take it farther? Do you care for shiny things or don't bother? Or I could fly you out down to Nara. Girl, I like to sing your name on my liner. That was all I need to know to take it far. Girl, I like to sing your name on my liner. But can you take it farther? On my liner. And I hope you feel the same when you write your song. When your pen hits the page, hope I hit your thoughts. Remember I ain't known your name. Now it's all I need to know to take it far.
Is that the end? For me, I'm like, if that's the end, it's a little too short. A little too short, but just need to extend it maybe like a little bit longer, I think. But other than that, like I liked it. We were cooking right away. We got right into it. Okay, up next is 93rd Floor, and it's their birthday. So everybody wish them a happy birthday.
Don't cross me, I may pray for you. I've been caught up in the grind, making money moves. Fast forward life through the fast lane. In fact, backtracking ain't a fraction of my game. I just need to slow down for a minute, take it in. My world is spinning. Lately, I don't even know who's really in it. For the love, for the money, it just hurts me to my core. So I throw another bag from the 93rd floor. Like, I'm so careless, I'm relentless. You inherit all this paper that I'm airing. Put my feelings in these lyrics till they hear it. I'm an Aries, so I always bring the fire. I would dash my way to fame and name for the pylon. Look, Murdoch on my knuckles, Gucci buckle, do the shuffle. Legend like I'm 34, I'm holding pieces to the puzzle. Looking at me for the come up, every flow I dumb up. Gave my heart like a donut, archive me in a folder. But I'm never one to fold up, walking with a sticker, hold up. That's my shorty, that's my 40, both of them get towed up. She like white, she get high.
Woo! Happy birthday! What a cool tune. Okay, for me, the feedback I have on this one is I feel like it's missing some sort of melodic motif, some sort of like ear candy thing that kind of like hooks you in, especially since everything is like kind of so rhythmic and kind of staying on the same plane melodically. Everything is kind of bouncing the same, and even like the vocals are all staying like at the same kind of like talk tempo speed. So I would say like if you could add some sort of catchy melodic thing that people are going to remember, like obviously like there's a lot going on in Billie Jean, but Billie Jean has that like that do 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 do. It's like something that we can kind of remember, and I think that will like fill out the sound a bit. So hey Eden. So I think that could be something that you could explore with this song. Also, some of the chords kind of fought with the melody a little bit. Somewhere along the way, they kind of have to meet together a little bit more. That might be with some vocal tuning or with some adjustment of the chords. All right. Who else submitted a song that is still here that wants some feedback? I'm going to look for Instagram right now. If you submitted a song, please comment the name of the song. Comment the name of the song exactly as you've uploaded it. Don't just say I'm here. Comment the name of the song. Sherwood. I don't see that song. Will you be mine?
I'm so low when I'm still. When I'm in light, I'll find a face I've been shown. When I'm in the time, I'll find a way, can't read the lies. Save the crowds, can't be alive. All these nights I say now. Run away. Run away. Come back again. Run away. Come back again. Run away. Never come back again. Think you cool cause you knew about me. Whole lot to my show and a new YT. If you leave me now, you're a nobody. I know there's something going on with you. For some I know you can hit my phone from on D&D, just leave it alone. I never felt love like this. I need meds for this parasite. Your voice like a siren. Your song's got me paralyzed.
Super cool tune. I really like that one vocal chain with that one vocal. I think that vocal chain is so cool, and I think it kind of doesn't go super well with the other vocal chain as much. The voices, that one's like so overpowering the other vocal chain. So I think maybe just boosting those other vocals or so to kind of like meet them at the same level, the same energy. But really cool tune. What did you guys think? I forgot to start asking. Do you guys think this song is playlist worthy to add to the top songs of today? Comment PL if you think it's playlist worthy. And up next is, let me just refresh. Logic 23. Okay, super cool tune. Okay, those vocals need to come up a lot. I can barely hear the vocals. Right now, the loudest part of the song is the drums and the snare, which sounds really cool, but we're missing those lead vocals. And now it just sounds just like drums and pads. I don't hear enough else going on. I also feel like this song could use some sort of um, melody motif or like motif or some sort of like ear candy to kind of hook you in and to make it a little bit more memorable and to make it stand out a bit from all the other songs that we're hearing already. We want something somewhat catchy to catch our attention. Okay, up, and let me just refresh. Comment the exact name of the song you uploaded. I know some people upload in bounds, and I want to make sure you guys are here. Comment the exact song that you've uploaded. If you have a boombox verification, you get to skip the line. Don't see any of those right now. So my mic is connected to my YouTube, not my Instagram. So if you guys want to hear me in the direct input, you can jump onto the YouTube stream. But if you want to just chill on Instagram, then it's just via the phone. All right. Up next is '05 December. Okay, cool tune. I like where this is going. This one, of course, needs some main lead or vocals or some main melody, something going on. We're definitely missing space for that. I'm assuming that you are waiting for some vocals for this one. And for me, it's kind of hard to hear what to critique until I hear some vocals on this. So it's a good start. It's a great start, but that is what is missing. Up next is KDN.
यूं छोड़ के मुझे तो कहाँ चले मोहब्बत की रास्ता बना के
Super cool. I love it. I feel like that had really cool sonic choices. Fortunately, I don't speak the language, so I don't understand what you're saying, but I think that was super cool. I like the intro. I like the sound choices. Everything was kind of like hugging the vocals. So I thought that was very beautiful. Well done. That one gets a PL from me. So that means it's going to get added to the top playlist. Let me see where it is. I can't find it right now. But moving on, we've got I Am Me. super cool song. I'm assuming this song is more like for maybe some video game music or something like that. I think it was super cool. I love that you were tapping into different emotions. Like I felt like I was walking through like a forest or a video game and like going through like different rooms and different like trials and periods and tests. So that was cool. I would be careful with some of those like melodies that you layered. They definitely started like muddying together, and it does seem like they need like a little bit of carving with the EQ so that they all have room to shine. So something that I like to do is go with like Pro Q for something and see where them are sitting, like their main frequencies, and then like carving out some space for each of those to let their main area shine so that we can hear them more clearly instead of them all just kind of like mushing together. Okay, up next is actually, let's do roll call again. I'm going to refresh. If you are still here and you submitted a song that you want feedback for, please comment the name of the song. Hold on one second. I realized that I forgot to. Where am I? Here I am. All right, here we go. Falling Star.
Wasted all my years to see what could be seen. Falling star, beacon of hope. Can you fall inside of me? 'Cause I'm flying high, I have no control. I can see the sky, it is so up close. Do you feel me now? Will you lead me on? Do you see my fire? Will you burn it down? Oh, yeah. Pogade, sirmatul nanungda.
Super cool. I love this. I love the build of it is such a beautiful song. If it were me, I would turn up the vocals just a little bit and maybe boost just a little bit of the highs on the vocals just so that they could pop. Something that I've been messing around with is using like a Pultic EQ on my vocals just to make it shimmer, especially since your vocals kind of sit in like the mid of this song. It gets lost just a little bit, and I kind of just want them to like pop out just a hair, in my opinion. But such a good tune. I love it. This one gets a PL from me, so I'll be adding it to the playlist. Where is it? Falling Star. Add to playlist. Okay, up next is, let me just refresh. Remember, if you want to skip the line and you are a Boombox member, you get to skip the line. So let me just see if anyone is a Boombox member. Let me just show you oh, we got Etan, Boombox member. Here we go.
I saw the sunset in your eyes. All I wanted was your light in my life. As the sun went down and the stars came out, my hopes up to forever that night. But the heavens stole you from me. My grief is the price of living with dreams. Where's the moon? Who stole your star from the sky? Lost too soon. Without you, there is no light in my life. Now as I gaze into the night, I know somewhere a star's burning bright, waiting patiently for me to see the sunrise in a new lover's eyes. Till then I will search the night for a sign of your everlasting light. Where's the moon?
Woo! Okay, super cool. I love the vibes of this song. For me, I would work on the vocal chain of this song. I would want those vocals to be a little bit more lush sounding, right? Just so they can match kind of the essence of the song. I would want to add maybe a little bit more some reverbs. So like I like a Valhalla room reverb, something like that, to kind of make it a little bit more like silky sounding. And then especially when we get into like that big chorus area, that's where I feel like the huge disconnect between the vocals and the instruments. I want them to kind of mash together a little bit more. But still, lots of PLs from that one. So that one will get added to the playlist. All right, up next is Blip. Oh, let me just refresh. Wow, what an interesting tune. I really love how like the instruments are kind of like having a conversation with each other. Something that I would love is just and this is so good. This is already so good, but I think something that could really add to the song like tension and release is just like a couple of bars of silence. Like honestly, just after one of those motifs, just to have like a little like full stop silence, I think could add like kind of a lot of the drama, just like a whoosh and then gets right back into it. Even if it's like that short, I think could add a lot because there's so much going on and you shift so quickly. So sometimes like the silence speaks the loudest, you know? So that's what I would mess with that song. All right, let's do roll call again. Who has submitted a song and would like some feedback? Comment the exact name of the song. Let's see. We got Honey Lemonade.
Driving into the sun, just like I'm going on vacation. No conversation. Young and full of love. Feel like I'm living in a daydream. It's amazing. I feel good. I feel nice. Like a movie set in paradise. I'm feeling easy like a breeze in the trees on a summer day. I'm feeling cool in the pool, falling on a tube with my shade. Life is kinda sweet, honey. Life is kinda sweet, like lemonade. Life is kinda sweet, honey. Life is kinda sweet, watch me fly away.
Wow, such a cool tune. Okay, so I love the lyrics, I love the melody, I love the general idea. For me, I was super distracted by the vocal chain or just the processing on all those vocals and the harmonies. You have it's see I can't really tell like what the actual quality of your vocals are, but I feel like it's there. Like you have good vocals, but I think you just need to dial back some of the processing because it's just one super high like shimmery heavy. So like it's just kind of pulling me into this like frequencies like an uncomfortable frequency area. So I think it would be good if you can kind of just like focus on that area a little bit. And first off, I don't know what's going on with the background vocals, but some of the background vocals have heavy tuning on it that it's almost like clashing with the lead vocal, it sounds like. So, I mean, even if I heard just like a stripped down vocal of like acoustic guitar and you singing to the song, I think I would like it more. This is an example, in my opinion, of just over processed vocals. Now, that's not to say that I don't like the production on the track, because I do actually like a lot of the production, but I was just so distracted by the vocal chain that I can't hear the full picture. But I hope that was helpful. And again, these are always just like my opinion. You guys are your own producers and you guys are the captain of your own ship. Someone else might have a completely different opinion, but this is mine and I just hope it's helpful. Up next is Dreams.
It's a place of longing. It's a place of fear. It's a place I go to when my mind is clear. I've been lost in jungles, fought through city rooms, looked inside of dungeons, none led me to doom. I know there's a way to make it through tough fights with you.
Woohoo! Okay, that one was Dreams. I love the guitar and the choices you picked on the guitar. That's definitely my favorite part. Things that I think you could develop more is the bass. To me, I didn't really understand the purpose of the rhythm you chose for the bass. Like it wasn't really driving, it wasn't really holding anything down. I think you need to revisit what's the goal and what you're trying to do with that bass in the first place. I did like the harmonies and the vocals. Something that what I did enjoy is how you can hear clearly how where everything sits. So that was cool. But I think you need to kind of go down and like start with what you like and figure out how you can get everything to kind of hug that sound, right? So like I think I'm guessing that your main instrument is probably guitar, and so that was certainly the star of the show, in my opinion. And then we just need to kind of figure out a way to like hug those sounds a little bit more. Um, and I think there's enough space in the song that you can have some sort of like rhythmic, um, more of a rhythmic bass line, like even like a do 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 something that like kind of moves the melody a little bit. And if you were just gonna do like those plain, I don't know, to me that's where I kind of like lost the disconnect, was with the bass groove. Um, Guys, as you are listening to these tracks, you can also give feedback. Everyone here is a musician, so you don't just have to like spam the title of your song, because that doesn't make the stream very fun or interesting for everybody else. You can also just listen to other people's songs and hear what you like, what you don't like, and hopefully you will learn from listening to other people's songs, like what you like and what you don't like, and hopefully you'll get inspired after the stream to write new songs. So let's be like vocal and collaborative on this call. On this call. All right. Up next is Something About You. If I can find it.
Been gone for so long, it feels wrong. I'm sick of writing all these sad songs. I can't run away from you, baby. Something about you, it made me crazy. Wedding rings and guillotine, she's Marceline. Sweet with a sting, I'm addicted like she's nicotine. She the reason that my world turns, but she just wanna watch the world burn. Fuck! I choose to ignore my problems. When I'm with you, it seems to solve them. I can't run away from you, baby. Something about you, it made me crazy. I see your face in reflections. Now you've got me changing direction. I can't run away from you, baby. Something about you, it made me crazy.
I love it. Yes, I think this is such a cool song. Everything was really good. For me, and this is just an opinion, I would love the guitar just like a very, very, very small hair less distorted. That's just my opinion. I just like a little bit warmer guitar sound, but like the song is cool, the vibe is cool. It like definitely like fits what you're talking about, and I think it's a really cool song. That one gets a PL from me. I'm gonna add it to the top playlist. Up next is amoxicillin. What a cool tune. Very dark. I think that is awesome. For me, I would diversify your lyrics a little bit, to be honest. I like the idea of like TikTok, but I feel like you can dig a little bit deeper and come up with something a little bit more poetic, maybe. But it's still really, really good. Good vibe. Super cool vibe. Up next is Boo.
Say you seen him on a Sunday. I thought we could've met him married on Friday, Saturday. I swear I saw him with a scars, eh? The big boss ain't walking, he alive. He walking out like boo, 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 boo. Yeah, he walking out and be like boo, 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 boo. Yeah. Do you wanna smoke? Catch me outside Zuda, tap into the Holy Ghost. I don't think you get it, man. You think it was a hoax when he popped out of the coffin here like yell, I did the most. I ain't finna hide the truth because you feel some type of way. That be lying about mission, but I guess it's kinda great. I've been trying to catch a boat, so I've been chilling in the gym. It ain't nothing to compare to what a part that's of them. Yeah, just stepping on a demon there. Oh, you ain't seen the text? They post up, put him down, but he was playing dead. The truth is there, if you don't know, then you been blinded. Homie, wash your face, get a crust out of your eyelids. I know you heard that it's so fake, you want proof. How come way too many practices gon' mention Jesus too? He say credit, you say God complex, well yes he is. And then he wake up stylist, because he is. Now say what you gon' say what you gon' say, it don't matter anyway.
Cool tune. I love so much about this one. I love the lyrics. I love the melody. What's it about? I think two things that you could improve on the production side is I think the clap is just a little bit weak, and a way that you can enhance the clap would be maybe to put a slightly like a slight more reverb on it, or you can like kind of something that I've learned recently and that I've been doing thanks to my girl Alina. She taught me to kind of layer a bunch of claps, like a bunch of natural sounding claps, and then like moving each like them over a little bit, like 1 millisecond and like 1.5 millisecond to the left and the right, and then to add just like a short like reverb on it, and that's how you could kind of get like that like full kind of clap. So I think that could fill out your sound a little bit because I think the clap is just a little weak. And also, there are some notes when you get lower in the 808 that are like distorting a bit. It kind of sounds like it's too low for that sound, maybe. So just check that out. But really good tune, and I hope this feedback was helpful. Do you guys like when I give you feedback? Before I used to just play the songs, and now I've been doing like more feedback. So which ones do you prefer? Do you prefer when I just play the song, or do you prefer when I give you feedback? Okay, before we go on to our next song, I just want to play a video from our sponsor because I have to go pee. And you guys can learn about Boombox, and if you get Boombox, you can cut the line on my stream, but also anybody's stream.
Replace Dropbox, Google Drive, SoundCloud Pro, Disco, and DistroKid with Boombox, the all-in-one solution for musicians. Store your files, create playlists, request files, and distribute your music from one place at a single price. Access files on the go and stay synced with our mobile app and macOS app. Dive into our AI tools to spark creativity by generating chords and splitting stems. Search for your files by mood, genre, BPM, and key with our AI-powered advanced search. Share and collaborate with time-stamped feedback, password protection, and customized access permissions. Create professional playlists for pitching with analytics to see who's listening. Release your music into the wild with our inbuilt distribution. And request files from clients and collaborators with inboxes. Boombox, the all-in-one platform for musicians.
Woohoo! So that is Boombox. All right, let's get back to the stream. Who else submitted a song that they want feedback? please comment the name of the song that you submitted. Up next is Cashmere.
Scarf on it can't beat me, and I move around easy. What's like that when you see me? I probably be on your TV with your girl, but my side piece. Probably I be rolling around like a dolly, parting, but pardon me. Excuse me, I'm bougie. It's nice to meet you, don't lose me. I need to bring you about 2 feet so I can give you my 2 cents and put my tongue on your 2 lips. I like it when you bring me flowers. Girl, I'm smooth like Austin. If you say the pussy got powers, scarf on me like Austin. Pardon me for being rude. It wasn't me, it was my food. I ate rappers for breakfast and spit them out cause they tasteless. I hate the way, but I'll take 2. You just gotta be worth it. Could make me nervous for the ass moves. It's too soft like cash. Yeah. Cash. Yeah. Scarf on like Gene Freeze.
Super cool tune. I kind of like how simple it is and doesn't need to have a lot going on. There was something that was very distracting for me, which was like those like coo, like in the background. To me, that was kind of like distracting, and I kind of didn't want that there. But other than that, it was really, really cool, and I liked the sounds you picked for the piano, and I liked the tone of your vocals and all of that. Up next is Golden Haze.
Take note, you're fine on your own. Chose to be alone. Then I realized I was home. Never thought I'd feel the bliss of being free. Living this new high life. Nothing and no one can touch me. Wait till you soak up the sun. You won't need anyone. It's new.
I love it. This song is so good. Maybe my favorite one on today's stream. Super good quality. The vocals are amazing. The mix are amazing. Everything is so good. For me, and this is just like a matter of taste, I would love just a hair bit more of reverb on the vocals, just like a little bit more. Just because the tone of like the guitar is so good and the tone of the vocals are good, but I would just like just a little bit more. I don't know what reverb you're using on there, but just like a hair more for me. And that's just like I said, a guest of taste. Anybody can play it. Yeah, the guitar definitely like stole the show for me, even like as a singer. And I think that's why I was like, oh, if only those vocals just shimmered just a little bit more, you know, just like that feeling of like singing in a shower. Obviously not that intense, but just like that ethereal kind of, just a hair more of that. In my opinion, in my humble opinion. Up next is Spaces. Wow, what a cool tune. Some of you, if you guys don't tell me which song, sometimes I only see like one of your comments. So if the song is like, at least confirm that you got it. I don't know what song you're talking about if that's like the one comment I see. So it's kind of hard for me to see all the comments. But so always put like the song title that you're talking about so that I can know what you're talking about. Anyways, I thought that song was really cool. I love the vibes of that song. To me, that song was a little too like there's too many instruments that were spaced out a little bit. I would have liked it just a hair cleaner, in my opinion. Like there's everything. Some certain elements are too wet, and I can't really tell which ones are like which ones you want to be like the most shimmery and which ones you don't. But I would try to just clean it up just a little bit and like pick and choose, maybe dial some of them back just a hair, but still really cool track. That one gets a PL from me. Up next is Champ U. Okay, cool tune. So for me, that song started out really strong, and then you added too many elements, in my opinion. Like there was too many motifs happening at the same time that for me, some of them were very dissonant. Like they would go a little bit on the line of like tonality, so it would pull me out of the key and then pull back in. And I guess it just depends on like what's the vibe you're going for. But for me, I would have loved like moments where each one of them could shine a little bit instead of just like layering them all on each other, and a little bit more space between those melodies so they weren't kind of fighting each other. At least my ear was like fighting to listen to each of them and trying to me it was a little bit distracting. So I would maybe go through and decide, okay, which melody is going to shine here, which one's going to be the main melody, which one's going to be the counter melody, and then which pad will I use to kind of like hug that sound, and how can I kind of like it all goes together like cohesively and each melody has like a room to shine. That's what I would check on with that one. But still, really cool tune. Up next is Away.
All day, all night, I keep thinking about the things you said. Okay, alright, I just have to make myself feel fine. Now I'm just walking away. Feels like I'm floating in space. Now that you're gone, I can stay. Everything has to change.
Super cool tune. That was like a really good example how everything kind of hugged the main melodies and the main motifs, and it's definitely like very gnarly sounding, right? Like the chain is gnarly, and I actually love when you layered on these more, like here at this point when these other vocals came in and they were layered on that gnarly vocal and a little bit more airy vibes. So that's really cool. I think this was really cool. I don't have any notes specifically because it's very, you could tell like it's really tapped into your taste, your genre, and everything all kind of fits together. So I'm here for that. This one gets a PL from me. Let's see. Add to playlist. Up next is You for You. Cool tune. Okay, so the thing for this one for me is that it sounds a bit thin, which I think would lead to sound design or like sound choices. I want to make sure that you fill in the sonic spectrum. So the last song we played did a very good job in filling in the full sonic spectrum. And here there's some like the bells at the top, those cover, but they sound very thin. So how can we kind of like space it out a little bit? Maybe we could have added some reverb. Maybe we could have layered it with another sound to kind of like add some more vibes to that. It has a very good start, a very good skeleton, and now we kind of just have to like thicken out the sound a little bit. What did I see? Up next is Pieces.
Love me. Who's to say that when we're walking around in our town, we can't be late? I'm so happy and I go and fall down. I'm so sorry that I can't be around. Invite me to all of your wicked parties. Oh yeah, alright, leave peace.
I love this one. I thought this one was really cool. Such a vibe. I believe that like every choice you made was very intentional. Even having those like heavy auto tune is intentional, and I'm here for it. I think it was a super cool effect. This one gets a PL from me. Up PL means playlist, so it gets added to my top playlist. Up next is Never.
On the beat, boy.
You try to smile at me at the party. You try to wake me up with your calls. You think you're reckless, games are so pretty. Makes me feel like you lost it or what? When you see that I've closed all the doors, you keep on knocking like you did before. You broke my heart and crushed me to core, but you tried to text me again.
E squared on the beat, boy.
Text me again.
So cool. I love it. That one was really good. I don't really have any feedback for that one. I think it was really good, solid. I loved like the spaces you added in between the melodies. Great work. Okay, sadly, that's all I have time for today's feedback stream. But I will be doing this again, not next Friday, but the Friday after. I'll be back listening to your songs at 1 p.m. PST. So get your songs ready if you want some feedback. And don't forget, if you want to sign up for Boombox, you get to cut the line, not just on my stream, but on everybody's stream. So, yeah. And I will see you next week. Bye, everybody. Oh, wait, not next week, in 2 weeks. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye, everybody.